Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Pass to Vincent from downtown. The shot no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hi, gentlemen. Well, Josh Smith with over 4 assists per game last season, good for first among power forwards. Smith said, quote, "I like passing the basketball. People want to get rewarded." Guys, Smith is such a versatile big man. No surprise to see him richly rewarded with his new contract this season.
And Doris, with his great passing, he can punish teams who might double team. Good stuff, thank you. Rejected by Crowder. Deflects the pass inside to Beasley. Makes the lead pass. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
You know, during the season before last, the Bucks' problem had been offense. They just couldn't put up points consistently, and even when their defense would hold up, they would simply get outgunned by teams. They decided to change that by trying to be more of a transition team last year.
And back to the Bucks actually led the entire Eastern Conference in pace and were third overall in the NBA. Steve, only teams that were ahead of them were the Rockets and Nuggets, two teams you always think of running.
Well, it makes sense for the Bucks to have played that style last year. You had that backcourt of Ellis and Jennings, a lot of speed and quickness. They later added J.J. Redick, so you had shooting. So they had to play fast. It made some sense, but in the end, you know, they've made some changes in the offseason, and they're looking to get better.
The feed to Crowder. Offline with his three. Lakers trail by 14. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
To the paint. Pass to Payne. He dishes it to Crowder. Beasley, defended by Christie. Beauchamp. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Here's Payne. Prince with the defensive effort. Here's Vanderbilt. Now the pass to Vincent from deep, and that one's good.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, after a brief 2-year drought, the Bucks got back to the playoffs this past season, but it wasn't pretty once they got there. With several guarantees from players about upsetting the Heat, they didn't win a single game and were swept by the Miami Heat.
There's the screen. Passes it to Payne. Wing shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short. Back to the Bucks in the playoffs. In every aspect, they were overmatched by the Heat, and no one really thought they would upset them, but many thought, Steve, that they would at least get a game.
Well, I wasn't one of them, Kevin. I thought they were overmatched from the start. And you could tell in that series, Miami wasn't even interested until the fourth quarter. They knew they could just flip a switch and beat this Milwaukee team, and that's exactly what they did.
Lakers trail by 13. Prince outside. Feeds it to Davis. Goes up the baseline, and the jumper falls for him. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers. When there's not a hand in his face, he'll knock those down all day.
They get it back. Pass to Payne. There's the three. That's good. He's got 5.
We've seen this offense step back behind the three-point line a little bit more this quarter.
For better or worse, that is, and it looks like the latter. Those threes not really falling as of yet.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, especially at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. Let's see how many times he steps into a passing lane and comes up with a steal tonight, because he's just a major force at that end of the court.
And another one of his really special talents is coming up with steals at the moment a ball handler picks up his dribble and is getting into a shooting motion. He's got excellent timing in that regard.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now the dish to Beasley. Outside, Russell. The three gets it to go. Russell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Ochan. And another three for Milwaukee.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. They never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Russell with it. Lillard picks him up. The three. Russell, no good.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Lillard. Wide open. There's the bucket. Good. Lillard's got 10 points in the game. Lakers trail by 16. Now here's LeBron. He's got 8. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
If they think that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they're mistaken.
The Bucks shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bucks lead by 17.